Hello everyone and welcome to the Daily Splatt. Now today, numerically, is episode 100. And normally, obviously, when anything reaches its 100th installment or episode or such and such, there's normally a sort of a celebratory thing, like let's look back at all the happy memories, or wow, what a journey it's been. And there will be some sort of self-aggrandizing, egocentric talk from me, but it won't be today, because there are other things going on in the world which need to be spoken about more urgently than, do you remember that time when he talked about the Taliban and kite flying? That will come possibly tomorrow, maybe in a few days, on a slower day, because unfortunately, I imagine many of you will be aware of what has happened over in Japan, and it's quite unfortunate for those of you who may be watching long into the future, or for those of you who've not heard the news. Japan has suffered a natural disaster in the last few hours. About a day ago now, actually. There was an earthquake about 125 kilometres to the east of Japan, the sea. The earthquake triggered a tsunami, and the tsunami has hit the northeast of the country and has swept away buildings and cars and just completely destroyed a lot of, everything, basically. At this stage, at the time of recording, it's known that over 300 people have died, and that there are at least 1,500 people missing. Numbers are unfortunately expected to rise, and also there is concerns for other islands in the Pacific, places like the Philippines, Thailand. Hawaii is also apparently of great concern to all the relevant authorities there. So it is it's tremendously sad news, and given all the natural disasters that have happened recently, we do have to ask, is the Earth trying to shake all of humanity off it? I wouldn't blame the Earth if it was trying. We haven't been the best at living on it, I'm afraid. But it's just incredibly sad, and I just felt that it would be important today to just to talk about it. But to be perfectly honest, what is there one can say? There's nothing you can do when it comes to something like nature. This will happen. It does happen, and unfortunately it will happen in the future. All we can do as, mere babies who walk upon the surface of the earth is try and look out for each other and support each other. And obviously a lot of us aren't in a position to do so. The best I can do is just talk into a $30 webcam and just say, I hope everyone's doing well, and I really do send my best wishes and condolences, which is, it's something, and at the same time it's nothing. But yes, it's tremendously sad, and I would just like to say to the people of Japan, if you are listening, first of all, basically I have a message prepared here in what I believe is the correct Japanese. I have had it translated. It might not be exactly 100% grammatically correct, but hopefully you'll get the gist. Watashi wa anata no sonshitsu anata no shorai no tame ni oinori no tame no watashi no aito no i o hiyako shite imasu. For those of you who don't understand Japanese, and for those of you who are Japanese and didn't understand what I just said because the translation could be a bit poor, basically I offer my condolences for your losses and my best wishes for your future, and that is all that we can really offer here. We can just hope for the best. and I'm afraid it's just one of those. But yes, obviously, that's all I really have to say. Tremendously sad news, but the people will persevere, which is all that we can do. But it's still a tremendous thing to do. So, best wishes to you. And yes, thank you all for watching. This was the 100th episode of the Daily Splatt. There will be a video in the next few days, which will be a review type video, but not today.